I'm Ferry Melchels. I'm a research professor in biomaterials and tissue engineering at the Future Industries Institute at UniSA, University of South Australia in Adelaide, since last year when I returned to Australia. So my research is in polymer biomaterials. I'm a chemical engineer by training, and so I focus on polymers. I synthesize and characterize them and process. I look at 3D printing for a range of applications, including tissue engineering and regenerative medicine. And what I'm most proud of is to have seen where people have taken our research, our students particularly. So when I think I made the first GELMA in the Southern Hemisphere back in 2010, when we had a fire drill and I went off to Woolies to get some gelatin, and seeing now that, for example, Gelomics, where they have taken it, they're selling it all over the world, helping researchers use this to improve in vitro models. And another thing we did in the past, like printed first breast scaffolds on a MakerBot 13 years ago, and now seeing Mohit Chaya, the PhD student, then starting Bellacino and now putting scaffolds in patients with lots of success. It's just amazing to see. So in the future, I would really like to see that regenerative medicine becomes the gold standard in the clinics, that we get rid of all these inferior materials and temporary solutions. And as this is being done, I would like to keep researching and discovering the next thing that in another 10 years might make it there to the clinic. So I was a member of the ASBT from 2010 to 13 when I spent 3.5 years at QET in Brisbane. Then I went back to Europe for a decade, and now I'm back since last year. I'm taking on a more active role within the ASBT. So I joined the executive committee as an ordinary member, and there I've taken the portfolio of being the state rep liaison and EMCR liaison. And I'm also on the organizing committee for the 2025 conference in Brisbane for next April. What people might be surprised to hear about me. Well, in my last job in Scotland, I did a fair bit of teaching, but we didn't have any biomaterials or even biomedical engineering courses. So I did a lot of my teaching in the brewing and distilling course. So I taught about distillation, the chemical engineering aspects of it. And I got to go on distillery tours, and I sat in on some lectures by other people on cooperage and maturation, and I made some Scotch whisky myself at home as well, and sometimes feel a little bit homesick to Scotland. So I've got my bottles of my boxes of whiskey bottles there on the shelf to remind me. So besides Scotch, I've been homebrewing for the last 23 years or so. So if I wasn't in research, I'd probably try to set up a microbrewery, and failing that, I would possibly become a high school chemistry teacher and blow things up in the class and make the kids laugh. So I'm drinking a flat white. We just got a new espresso machine in the office. I'm really chuffed about that. So this is my flat white. Don't do any arts, but it's my Scottish mug that I got last year as a parting present. So Slante.